Hey guys, this is Kobe Minkasich. We're going over the O'Brien Wake Surfer. This is actually for the beginners. This is really good because it's a soft board, so if you happen to be learning and ding into that boat, nothing's gonna happen. And also, when you're learning, it's nice and good and soft, so you're not gonna be taking out your shins or anything. But anyways, when you start wake surfing, the key thing is you notice with Tara getting up. She's relaxed in the water with her feet, just sitting on the board with her heels, letting the board just sit there naturally. At this point, you just want to relax and let's just let our life jacket float us and our heels on the board. As soon as the boat gets into gear, that's when you're going to put a little pressure on your heels. The board's going to naturally flip up to your feet, and then from there, it's just like a deep water start on a wakeboard. You're going to keep your knees fully bent and then just come up and rise up nice and slow and just lift up nice and easy. Okay, then to surf and to stay with the wake and get into the wake, the main thing is first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our feet are in a good position. Now, one thing to avoid is you don't want your heels all the way to your hillside edge. When you're surfing, you want to have your toe side edge approaching the wake so that you can drive down the wake and stay with it. The key thing is you actually want to make sure that your toes are over to your toe side edge, because what we want to do is if I'm left foot forward, I'm going to be on the left-hand side of the boat so that the wave is in front of me and I'm driving down the wave looking where I'm going, okay? So I want to make sure that my weight drives right through my heels and is right in the center of the board or to the toe side. I like to put my toes more to the toe side of the rail so my natural weight is actually pushing the toe side rail towards the back of the boat, okay? From here, you want to be good placed on a surfboard. It's going to be a little bit different because surfboards are designed to be further back on the boards. This is the fastest part of the board, okay? Now from here, it's very, very key that we drive our weight right down the center of the board. It's very simple. If I want to accelerate, I shift my hips forward and I drive the weight forward and down on that toe side rail. If I get going too fast, I shift my hips back and it puts the brakes on. A couple things you want to avoid is you want to avoid being back like this like you ride a wakeboard. Right now, all that's going to do is push you out of the wake and it's making the board stop. The key thing is to keep the board driving down the wave. So if I was going to look at the board, I actually want it to do this attitude down the wave as well. I drive down. If I'm like this, I'm going to be stopping and slowing. I'm going to lose my momentum. If I do this, I'm just going to be pushed out and stop right away. So it's very simple. Accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake. And the way we do that is right here in the hips. Driving equal amount of weight on my feet, forward to accelerate, back to brake. A good thing is we climb the wake. We just kind of surf and we push. And you'll get the momentum of doing this. I like to pump the wake when I'm out there. So when all I'm doing is I'm driving my feet and my back foot, I'm just hiking up the wake as I go down. But that's how you do it. A couple things you want to avoid. Don't grab the rope and pull it up like this. When you're ready to go, pull yourself into the pocket and ride like that. You don't want to hike up that. It's very dangerous. You just want to do this. And then when you get to a point where you're floating comfortably, the rope's got slack in it, just toss the handle into the boat and just free ride it. A lot of times, the rope just gets in your way. You want to get to a point where you can let go and just drift on your own. But cool, have fun out there. Grab that O'Brien Wake Surfer and just go have a good time.